What is going on, everybody? We are here for Rippin Packs, and it's an exciting day. Once again, I forgot to share the live stream out there, even though I had plenty of time. Forgot to share the live stream, so should probably do that really quickly. But yes, it's an exciting day because it is pitch black almost release date. But even though it's almost the release date for Pitch Black, officially releasing tomorrow, there are ways of finding it. There are ways of getting it. And we, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got some Pitch Black. Not just this, by the way. Not just the couple Slowpoke blisters. Not just these packs. But we did get our hands on an ETB. We got Pitch Black, boys and girls. And I'm excited. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get my hands on this stuff for this stream because I did have some pre-ordered. I've got some on the way. It's probably going to show up tomorrow or Saturday or Monday or something like that. But we've got this. We've got this. Ryan, wait till after Trump's speech. He'll get more. I don't give a fuck. Why would I give two fucks about changing this stream because Trump's addressing the nation? I would never give two fucks about that. I would never change my stream because of that. And I would imagine that most people who desperately want to watch that stream probably aren't watching me open Pokemon anyway. That's probably the case, if I had to guess. Did we get 30th ETBs? We did. We scored on the Pokemon Center drop. I was on my phone, by the way. I was panicking because I was out and I was out and about and not expecting it to drop. All of a sudden I get like, hey guys, it might be a Pokemon Center drop. I'm like, fuck, I'm like an hour away from home. I can't make it back. And then it hits. And I was on my phone for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I was shocked, I say, that I was able to do it. I was able to get everything. ETBs, the stickers, the knockout, everything. So I could not have been more excited for that. If there's a Pokemon Center ETB to get, well, Delta Rain probably after is going to be crazy. But yes, indeed. Rippin packs on the live channel. Paste and post. There we go. So I was excited about that, but I'm excited for today. We got more Chaos Rising stuff. We still got a buttload of Chaos Rising. We've got a couple Pokemon tins to open. We've got a little knockout pack, and you guys know, because we are still chasing that fucking Charizard, you know that I'm going to at least come with some Phantasmal Flames every fucking week. We're going to have some Phantasmal Flames to open. Okay? It has to happen. It has to happen. All right. Why won't it let me? Yeah, let me copy this shit, motherfucker. Oh, sorry. I know there's children watching. I did watch the Odyssey. I watched it today. So, pretty much exactly what I expected. A little bit boring. A little bit boring. Some big miscasts, and not just the black and the trans person. Huge set pieces that looked really impressive in terms of knowing that was all done in real life and practically, like, very impressive from that standpoint, but just a little bit hollow for the story. So it sucks. I'm not going to say it sucks, but it's just it's a mid movie. You know, that's my feeling. It's a mid movie. And I don't know if that's going to be good enough for this type of movie. So, yeah, I get if you're somebody that likes to watch it to appreciate the art of filmmaking, you'll probably gush over this thing. But that's about all. I'll save the rest of my thoughts for tomorrow on Geeks and Gamers Daily, where Jeremy will be co-hosting with me and Jay. Jeremy will be the special, not so special guest. The not so special guest. Before the stream even started, this is already a rippin' and sippin' live stream. SCDB for $50. Already rippin' and sippin'. Pre-rip sip Chief Seaman. I said don't call, if you're going to insult me, at least call me Chief. So you did. So I guess there's that. Thank you, SCDB. Got to get the good vibes going, you know? The good vibes going. Speaking of good vibes, before I can even swallow, two-hander VGC for $100. What the heck? What the heck is going on right now? Two-hander VGC. Good vibes. That's right, Mag. Good vibes. I'm picking up good vibrations. Here's to you, man. More power to you. Thank you, two-hander VGC. Here's to you, sir, and a two-hander. A two-hander was the friggin' bottle I had. A two-hander was that bottle I had not that long ago. Thank you very much, two-hander VGC. As a reminder to everybody to hang around at least till about the halfway point of the stream. We got more NiFe Wars giveaways, more NiFe Wars blind bag comic giveaways. We did one last stream. We're going to do another one. I actually hung out while I went down to Florida SuperCon. I hung out with those guys at their booth for a while, even helped run their Whatnot stream for a little bit too. And obviously saw a bunch of Pokemon stuff. You guys saw my vlog on this channel. If you're watching this stream, you've probably seen that vlog. But I had a lot of fun. The blind bags were very popular, and they're sold out now. Done. The only place you can get them is right here, and you don't even have to pay for it. We're going to do a giveaway in the chat a little bit later. My membership is in jeopardy. Bank card hack now. It's canceled. Can't super chat. Can't pay for membership. Fuck my life. Oops, wrong stream. Well, NetStealer, if that stuff is still, if that's still going on, when it comes time for the next like member stream or whatever, just let me know. It'll all be good. Don't worry. Don't worry, NetStealer. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I've heard other people have issues. Well, I guess I don't know if it was through YouTube or not. There's some people that when like their YouTube memberships or when they super chat, the fucking bank flags it and shit. Doesn't happen very often, but every once in a while. I don't know if that was your issue or not, but that's just what came to mind. All right, we're not going to start with Pitch Black yet. We're going to save Pitch Black a little bit. I saw Chunk the Punk talking earlier about GameStop. They want like $10 a pack. GameStop, they are fucking scalpers, man. Fuck GameStop, bro. B-Chain for $10. Haven't had this much secondhand smoke inhalation since I was a child living with my mom. At least Canada didn't sell my first-gen Pokemon cards to buy more Newports, such as life. That didn't actually happen, did it? That didn't actually happen, did it? Deeds, Minnesota in the house. What's up, Deeds? Don't use you too much. How would I give subscriptions? I think I don't know if I don't remember if you click on the money button or not. I don't know if that's it. I think that might be it. That's how you super chat, and I think you can gift members like that too. Veronica, hey Ryan, hi husband. Two separate people, by the way. Husband is watching as well. I am a different random person. Just want to put that out there for everyone. Just want to put that out there for everyone. Because sometimes it can lead to some confusion. All right. We got those piled up. Let's hope those don't fall. Let's hope those don't fall. Should we do a little bit? Look, we got a decent amount of Chaos Rising. Or should we just do that? We got some Poketins, but let's open with the stuff we're all used to. Let's ease into this. Let's ease into this a little bit, shall we? Should you open with me? Yes. Let's open. You're probably going to get better than me, yo bum. I haven't opened anything, not a single pack since we last spoke, since I last did this stream. I've been very good. All right. I've been very good about this. So let's see if I can keep it up. Let's see if it paid off. No ripping off stream equals good pulls on stream. Chaos Rising. When you get more Ascended Heroes, you tell me whenever I can freaking find it in the stores. It's so tough to find. It's so tough to find. Octillery, Deoxys, and Cinccino EX. Hey, at least it's not nothing. At least it's not nothing. You stop watching Star Trek for this? Well. Chaos Rising is, says Luna. What do you mean Chaos Rising is? But, yeah, everybody loves Cinccino. I know. Sam's Club. Yes. So, the Sam's Club Ascended Heroes, I am desperately going to try to get that in person and online. So, I'm hoping. Chaos is hard to find. Ascended Heroes is hard to find in the stores. Maybe not at like a card shop or something. In the stores, it definitely can be. Chaos Rising, not hard to find, though. All right, let's go. Frogadier, my boy Frogadier. You know, we haven't pulled that Frogadier. We got something back there, don't we? We haven't pulled that Frogadier IR yet. Already, second pack, Ninetales Magic. Second pack, Ninetales Magic. Skrelp. Look at that. The Mega Greninja EX. Now, just for the record, guys, this is not the Chase Mega Greninja. This is not the SIR, but it's still awesome. Still a good card from this set. And this is the second one of these we've pulled. That's a good pull. Let's go. Look like a blue Fringy. I don't know. That's a big old tongue there. What Greninja do with that tongue? That's what the girls in the chat are thinking, I'm sure. We got to top load this one up, not just a sleeve here. Pull and pray. There we go. Mega Greninja EX. I like it. That's a good way to start us off. That's a good way to start us off. Chaos Rising. Now that Chaos Rising is done and over, it's treating me good. What do you know? Also, we got a PayPal donation that I got to get to, by the way. Speaking of tongues, you seen the clip from Mixtape? The clip from Mixtape. Oh, hold on. I think I saw your husband in chat, too. He said, hi, wife. I was going to mention that I got caught on something else. Where was he? He said, hi, wife, and then something about... He said, hi, wife, and then something about Mixtape. Where the freak did it go? I don't know. Oh, that tongue scene. I know what you guys are talking about now. I know what you guys are talking about. Yes. Couldn't open the freaking pack. Like a weakling. Froakie. Who doesn't love Froakie? Ninetales again. Again. Mr. Awesome, any Phantasmal Flames? We have 2 packs of Phantasmal Flames and maybe more. 2 Ninetales already. As is Tranquility. Is this the good As is Tranquility? And a Hollow Energy, which I'll take Hollow Energy with all this stuff. There's 2 As is Tranquility. One of them, yeah, this is the SIR. Are you freaking kidding me? Hold on. What is going on? What is going on right now? Let's go. Charizard soon? Well, if we're pulling SIRs, I'd like to wait for, Phantasmal Flames, but, now I'm not going to get anything for us tonight. Who knows? This is a great way to start the stream. We've opened, 4 packs? 3 packs? What the hell? What the heck? All right. We should be calming down now here. Like, this isn't sustainable. This isn't sustainable here. Hollow Energy. 2 Hollow Energies in a row. Getting good cards that compete with the address? Maybe. Maybe that's what's happening. I couldn't tell you. All right, Hot Pack, Fire Energy. The 30th anniversary is going to be so crazy. Like, it's hard as it is to get stuff now, and even for, like, Pitch Black launch. 30, something good's back there. Vulpix, look at cute Vulpix. Mega Pyroar. Mega Pyroar. I mean, did we have 5 packs and only, like, it's just an EX card, you know what I mean? But we've got some good stuff. We've got some good stuff. And we got a booster to open still. Are they doing another drop tomorrow? A lot of people thought they were doing a drop today, Bruce, for 30th. And, it was German. I wonder if I could order German shit if it dropped. I don't think I can. Maybe. It'd be funny, though. Ripping packs and licking sacks. Who's licking sacks? Where's your mind at, you freak? You freak. Someone will get stabbed. Someone will get shot. It would probably be me. It'll probably be me. That is not a new stream name, no. Mareep. Artillery. Deoxys. Special. Oh, if you need something from Germany, oh. Metang IR. And a little Xerneas. We are just, this is, we've got a lot of hits so far. We've got a lot of hits so far. And that Metang's for like a $5 card or something, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's going good. It's going very well. I think I've been thinking about, should I master set Chaos Rising or not? I obviously have just pulled enough that I probably can. I don't think there's too many cards that I don't have. You know? Xerneas looks hot. You mean like attractive? What? Patriot, Bergmite, Metang, Golbat. Look at that mouth. Metagross. I love Metagross, by the way. Ryan, I got some Walmart cards from last night, but I just noticed I put the wrong house number. Should I risk it or cancel cards? Wrong house number? What like you put your address in there, you put the wrong stuff? I would see if you can go in and edit the address, Jose. You mean my wrong number? Like for my PO box? Another Cinchino EX. Ryan is hot. Thank you, Gorgirazilla. We also got another big super chat, which I will get to right now, by the way. Another big super chat. So we got Skeleton King, Ninetales tax. Yes, the Ninetales tax. Already pulling 2 Ninetales. So $2 for 2 Ninetales. And then Robbie Van Gone for 50. I'm finally off work. I'm late and gay. Hell yeah. I get to watch Ryan do something I'm not even interested in. Oh, well, let the entertainment begin. Hooah, brochacho. Thank you, Robbie Van Gone. I appreciate that. And we will very quickly get to the sip right after this rip. We'll put you on the screen for the rip. How about that? If it's good luck, we're keeping it up there the whole time. Not that we haven't had really good luck already. This has been a great start to the stream, no lie. No lie. Hollow energy. Robbie Van Gone for 50. Thank you very much, good sir. 3 packs left. 3 packs of Chaos Rising left. Oh, your house. I don't know. Like, I would see if you can go in and edit it. Usually you can edit it before it ships. I don't know. You can try with Walmart customer service. I'm not sure, but the cards are for me if I want them. That is very sweet of you, Jose. Jose's always looking out for me. Thank you, Jose. I will always, if anybody wants to send me anything to rip or whatever, I appreciate the hell out of it. It's crazy, and I'm glad you guys enjoy watching this, watching me combine my addictions, alcohol and Pokemon. Chespin, Esper, Mareep, Minchino, Meowstick, Great Hall, Net, Deoxys, Trubbish, Litleo, and Keldeo with the EOs at the end. Late to the stream Daytona prototypes. How freaking dare you? Almost done with the bottle. I actually have another one of those bottles downstairs. That's almost all gone too. Don't ask me what happened. Don't ask me what happened. Get any Pikachu yet? Not going to be any Pikachu in this set, Kara. Hollow Enter. No. Corbalion. Look at that. I don't know if we've pulled this card yet. I don't know if we. I don't remember pulling this one. Nice. Let's go. Not every set needs a freaking Pikachu, Kara. Okay? There's going to be a lot of Pikachus in the 30th anniversary set. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. Cut my nails. Look at how, like, my nails are pretty freaking short. I guess I could cut a tiny little bit there. I cut them yesterday. You freaks. Like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, there's going to be a fuck ton of them. There's going to be a lot of Pikachus. All right, last Chaos Rising pack, at least for now. Hollow Energy. Not a great way to finish it, but overall, for what do we do? Like 10 packs, 11 packs? We got a lot of hits out of that for Chaos Rising. We, of course, got our Ninetales. We set aside our Ninetales just because, you know. We got the Mega Greninja. We got the Az's Tranquility SIR. We've got the Pyroar EX. We've got the Cinccino EX, another Cinccino EX, the Metang IR, and the Corbalion. So, honestly, good start. Good start. I'm happy with that. And if I'm happy, you know something's going really strange in the world. You know something's going really strange in the world. Something ain't right. Should we do Phantasmal Flames? So these are the portfolios. I cannot tell you how many of these fucking mini portfolios I have laying around my house. I don't want to tell you. Because for every one, I do this. I do this, and I open it, and I take out the pack, and I just do this, and I throw it in a bin. These are little mini portfolios that hold like 4 cards or something. I don't know. But they're like $5.99. Which, considering Phantasmal Flames packs are like probably $10 or more, like pretty good deal. Ryan holding chat hostage. How are you guys hostage? You can go anywhere you want. Now, Phantasmal Flames, as we've been saying every time since we started this stream, we are chasing Charizard. The Charizard SIR. Can you get a signed portfolio? Sure, Veronica. If anybody's going to be in Vegas, I'll sign anything you want. Jigglypuff. Blowtorch. Cresselia. Haunter. Lanoon. Hey, look at the Meowth. Is this like our third? Is this like the third Meowth like that we've pulled? I feel like we have 3 of these things. I feel like we have I mean, I do like this card. It's a cute card. But we want that Charizard. What is going on tonight? What is going on tonight? Spicy Mouth? I bet there's going to be some freak who's like, oh, Meowth showing his ass or something. I see you freaks in chat. We have had very good luck tonight. So we just got to keep it up. You know, it's you guys. It's not me. When I open packs, usually it ain't the best. You guys have watched me for a long time. What do you do with the doubles? Sometimes sell them, sometimes trade them. It just depends. Just depends. Lately, I haven't been doing anything with them because I've been opening so many. I can't even I haven't sorted through some of the stuff we've opened. All right. Come on. I don't think this is the pack, though. Charmander. Viper. Pillow Swine. And Vileplume. Vileplume. All right. That's our Phantasmal Flames for the day. That's our Phantasmal Flames for the day. Was hoping for more. Okay? Was hoping for a little more than that. But we have the Meowth. I can't complain. The Meowth's a good card. Phantasmal Flames is not a very deep set. You've got one massive chase card and then a bunch of other stuff. So, yeah. Should we do this knockout box? The Kyogre knockout box? What do the numbers mean? What do you mean, what do the numbers mean? Ryan's favorite Pokemon movie? Either 1 or 2000. Either Pokemon the movie or Pokemon 2000. I recently watched them. I may or may not have been intoxicated in some way. But Pokemon 2000 is awesome. Freaking open. Here we go. Sometimes I feel like an animal getting this stuff out. Were you supposed to do an educational segment? I probably should do an educational segment at some point. All right, stickers for my autistic people. Kyogre stickers. And our Kyogre Cosmic Hollow, which is pretty cool. If I do say so myself. Look at that. Pretty. And we've got a Surging Sparks and Twilight Masquerade. Now, while we're doing this, before we get to these, we did get another big super chat, which means I need to take another big drink. Robbie says, my first super chat in a gay as hell, ending with an energy. Try this with your fresh bottle before the rip. How do you feel with channel shout-outs to non-related content? Hey, Robbie, look, when you super chat $100, you are free to promote whatever you want, including your channel. Is it Robbie Van Gone? Is that your channel, Robbie? So you want me to do, so here's the thing. We don't have a fresh bottle. We have another bottle that is about this full that I'm going to go get after this. But we will do this with a fresh set of packs. We'll reset that luck, Robbie, since it ended kind of gay with the energy. But we've had good luck overall. It's been a good stream. I clearly didn't plan it out because we might need to go get that other bottle. I may need to abandon you guys and go downstairs for a little bit. Thank you for $100. And since it's a little bit of a strange assortment of packs, I think what we might do is open these Pokeballs as well. Because sometimes these Pokeball packs, I don't know what it's going to be. Could be a little bit of anything. We might get some Surging Sparks and Twilight Masquerade in there. So we might as well open these really quick before. Let's see what we got in the Ultra Ball. We've got a Journey Together, a Perfect Order. Look at Meowth. And a Twilight Masquerade. So good thing I opened that one. And stickers, by the way. Stickers. I got so many freaking stickers from this stuff. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm not a huge sticker guy. You know, I can't say I'm a huge sticker guy. Do you keep all the Pokeball tins? Can you see? I do keep them all. I am a tin bro. I'll keep the tins to like decorate and keep around. Stickers for Jay. Is Jay autistic? All right. What do we got in the second one? Likely the same thing, but we'll see. Journey Together, Perfect Order, Twilight Masquerade. So, and stickers. Stickers. Bring him to Vegas to pass him out. I guess I could. All right, let's do Surging Sparks. You want a Pikachu, Carolyn? Is Kara still in the chat? Rip a sig for the bros. Twigs, that's the best thing you've ever said. Just rip a heater. Could we find a Pikachu for Kara? We haven't opened too much Surging Sparks, have we? Another Esper. Magnus Zone's kind of a cool card. Goldengo. Togepi. Chill teaser toy. That's the first time I've seen that card. I don't know what I'm supposed to think about this. And I don't think this is going to be the Pikachu. It's not. Sorry, Kara. I don't know what's going on with that teaser toy, though. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Let's do some Twilight Masquerade. Twilight Masquerade. Ryan pulled the Gooner card. I don't know if that's a Gooner card. That's like just a weird card. I think it's meant to be like, you know, the toys you play with cats with. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. Just looks a little weird. Looks a little strange. Girder. Venipede. Kind of a cool normal card. Aaron, Sandshrew, Glaceon. Everybody loves evolutions, right? Infernape. And look at that. Lucian. There we go. Full art. There's a hit. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. So any pack where you get some sort of hit is a solid pack. Whoa. Sorry. Some of the normal cards have great art. They do. Like every once in a while, you'll go buy like a normal card and you're like, that's cool art, you know? Out of all the sets so far, I have a favorite set to pull. It's 100% Ascended Heroes. Ascended Heroes has the most. I mean, but that's what everybody wants to pull right now too. And I just never. It's tough to find Ascended Heroes out in the wild without paying like market prices, you know? Shinx. What is up with this card? Do I have any cards worth quadruple digits? No. Not even high. Now there's some stuff that I'm, currently in the process of maybe getting graded that maybe we'll see how they grade. But okie dokie. Don't show that to Mako. I know, right? Shinx is GOAT. Yeah, B-Chain. I don't know what's going on with Shinx there. At least it wasn't a Luxray card. At least it's not a Luxray doing that. All right. Last pack of Twilight Masquerade. Corphish. Grookey. Another Glaceon. Oh, look at that sick fucking Arcanine. And Chandelure. A little bit of damage on that Chandelure, though. A little bit of damage on that Chandelure. Good thing that wasn't like a crazy good card. Then I'd be pissy. I would never be pissy, would I? Who doesn't love Arcanine? Everybody loves Arcanine. Because he's awesome. It was a shame that you could only either have Arcanine or Ninetales in red and blue, you know? All right, little perfect order action. We've opened a lot of perfect order. We still have more perfect order to open for a rainy day. Gengar. See, this is like a normal ass card, but I really like this Gengar card. Haunter right after it. And speaking of, we get the Gengar Hollow. We get the Gengar Hollow, baby. Can we pull the Starmie? That'd be cool. That'd be cool to pull the Starmie or the Meowth. The Meowth from Perfect Order, I actually think it's a cool card. Volcanion. A Potion. Aegislash. And simple Yveltal EX. Something's better than nothing. Yes, everybody loves Gengar. And I do see that $50 super chat. We'll get to it in 2 packs. We got 2 Journey Togethers. Then we'll get to that one. Then we'll get to that one. Was there a Ghastly too? I don't remember. All Gen 1 are great except Mr. Mime. What about Jing? What do you mean, like cool Pokemon? Or what do you mean? Did I miss? No, we are saving the Pitch Black for the end of the stream. We're saving Pitch Black for the end of the stream. Don't worry. We got it all right here still. And still. Saving Pitch Black. Journey Together. Rookity. Clink. Nimble. Looks like he needs to take a dump. Pelipper. Clang Clang. Ends Castle. Beldum. Komala. And Salamence EX. Just a basic EX. A sound effect when you get a good pull. The sound effect when I get a good pull is me going, there we go, or something stupid like that. Beldum a psychic type. So definitely when you get to Metagross is psychic and steel. A lot's just going to depend. So for Pokemon cards, if you guys noticed, like they don't have every single like type, right? So some are going to be like grouped in places where you might not normally put them, just depending on the set and what they have and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Whale Lord. Regirock. I like the Reggies. And a Kilowattrel. And a Kilowattrel. Let's go. All right. We got to catch up here on some of these chats. We got Robbie Van Gone for $50. $50 from Robbie. Says, this is the channel at Thompson Roberts YouTube. It's more of a personal account. I'm an Army vet who posts my plumbing job and art shit. Excited to meet you in the crew on a fan event or something. Shout out for money is gay as hell, but fuck it, LOL. Hey, your super chat, you can do with it what you will. So go check out Thompson Roberts YouTube, at Thompson Roberts YouTube. Army vet, shout out, Navy vet myself. Plumbing job and art shit. I feel like those could be combined. At least the shit in the plumbing part. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, Robbie Van Gone. Thompson Roberts YouTube. We're going to be in Vegas in like 3 weeks, by the way. In 3 weeks. 30th drop was awful. I had a great time. I got everything I needed, and I did it on my phone, and I checked out in like an hour and a half. So it was good for me, but I know for a lot of people it wasn't great. Notorious is watching this guy at a Pokemon card channel. He goes to a convention and spends and trades like 10 to 30,000 a bunch during day one crazy stuff. It's nuts. To put it in perspective, when I go, right? When I go, it's like I'm usually trying to spend like $100 or something on Pokemon cards. That's like singles. That's typically what I'm shooting for, right around there. These guys are crazy. Tracy says, can't wait till you get here. Hey, we'll be there soon, Tracy199. Kara says, I'm ready for Vegas. You need a good party night out. Well, Vegas is the place to do it, Kara. Kayla says, I need a drink. We all need drinks. You know? Josh says, I haven't bought Pokemon in years because of the scalpers. Mostly all graded cards, of course, being bought and traded at conventions. If you say where like most of the money is coming in, then yeah, I'll agree with you. If you're asking like the majority of the cards, no, that's not true. Like I would say that 90 to 95% of the cards that are being bought and sold and traded are raw, but the real money is going to be like in the slabs. Yeah, the big dot. Yes, big dot. Yeah, of course, for sure. I was just clearing it up for anybody that was, watching and thinking about that and wondered if they should go themselves. Zero, check Ascended Heroes cards for a Ditto emblem, bottom left near the numbers. It's a peelable foil surface with a Ditto as a base card. Happy birthday, Rick. I'm scared to do that. I'm scared I'm going to ruin a card now, Zero. But thank you. Blue-Eyed Scorpio for 5. Ryan, why does Orman keep saying he wants to put a lion on the Iron Throne? Makes me think a Lannister just means ferocious ruler. Yeah, he just means like that type of, he just means that type of leader. I guess that is a little bit confusing to say when Lannisters are in and they're referred to as lions. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Blue-Eyed Scorpio. Now, guys, we do have Pitch Black. Before we do that, since we're so close to the hour, we have a lot of Pitch Black to open. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we got 19 loose packs and an ETB. So we got a lot of Pitch Black to open because it is Pitch Black release day. Before we do that, before we get started on Pitch Black, might be a good time to do the comic giveaway. We're almost at peak viewership here. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Anybody want a free NiFe Wars comic? Should we do it? Should we do it? I think we should. So, as a reminder for you guys that were not here last time, we're doing a giveaway for a NiFe Wars blind bag. Now, what these blind bags include is issue 1 for NiFe Wars, which is a comic book universe, takes place about 1,000 years in the future. The reason it's called NiFe Wars is because nickel, iron, Ni, Fe, the atomic symbols for nickel and iron. That's basically what this big war in this universe is being fought over. And there's Melkros right here, kind of hot cyborg. I know the guys who have made this. Scott Herman, who some of you guys may know from Scott Herman Fitness. He's been doing fitness YouTube for a long time. He got in this space a couple years ago. One of the coolest things about NiFe Wars is they have a way that you can essentially digitally verify that you have a comic and collect the comic digitally as well. You just tap your phone on the back of your physical comic, NFC chip in there. It's crazy. I'll show it when it happens. For example, what we did for the last one, and I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but if you were here last week, Gamer Garrett was the winner. The way it's going to work, going to do a Nightbot poll, not a Nightbot poll, but we're going to just, when I say go, you're going to type a number in the chat, and I'm going to start a little countdown. Nightbot's going to get all the entries. It's going to be completely randomized, and I'll ship it to you. Hope I didn't hit a thing right there. But inside the blind bag can be one of many things. And this one, I just got signed by Scott Herman, one of the founders. So for all of them, not only will I collect it and then transfer to you so you can see that I owned it, but I'll have Scott sign it as well, and he'll claim it. So by the time it gets to you, it's been claimed by me, it's been claimed by Scott Herman, and then it'll get to you. And it'll be signed, which is pretty cool. So the way this will work is we've got a blind bag right here. They are not available to purchase, by the way. They're fucking sold out. This is one of the last ones left. We got a couple more for a couple more weeks. But if you want it, I can probably only ship in the United States. If you're outside the United States and still want it, get with me. We can figure something out, as long as it's not like crazy insane, like, $100 to send it or something. But we can work it out. But I got to find my Nightbot. Where's my Nightbot? There it is. So when I say go, all you have to do is type a 1 in the chat. That's it. You just got to type a 1 in the chat, and we'll let it go for about 2 minutes or so. Ready, set, go. So if you guys type a 1 in the chat, and then what we'll do is whoever wins, I'll rip it open. We'll see what it is. It might be an out of 1,000. It might be out of 1,800. It might be out of 199. It might be an iron. Here's the different ones you can pull right here. Out of 759, out of 1,800, out of 1,200, out of 600, out of 299, 199, 99, 30, or the Adalium. I saw one of the Adaliums, the out of 10, get pulled, by the way. I saw one of those get pulled when we were at SuperCon, and it was awesome. It was awesome. So, give you guys about 30 seconds to get your entries in. By the way, it doesn't matter how many times you type 1. It's only going to give you 1 entry, just so you know. Just so you know. We got 106 entrants right now, from what I can see. We've got a lot of entries. And I will share my screen so you guys can see. Let's do this. I'll choose the winner in 3, 2, 1. Choose winner. It is the Rootless Redneck. The Rootless Redneck. All right, Rootless Redneck. Congratulations. He says, sweet. Are you ready for me to rip it? So what I need you to do, Rootless Redneck, all I need from you is to send me an email at rtkinel@gmail.com. Again, it's rtkinel@gmail.com. And just let me know where you want it shipped. Give me your address, all that stuff. You don't have to use your real name if you don't want, but you're certainly more than welcome to. It's not like I'm going to leak it out there. But give me your address and I'll send it to you. He says, rip that bitch and raffle it off again. What, you don't want it, Rootless Redneck? You don't want it? You sure? Are you sure, Rootless Redneck? You want me to re-roll it? Is that what you're saying? Are we going to give everybody another chance? All right. We're going to re-roll. You guys still have a chance. Jackson. Jackson IVXX. You may have thought you lost, but you actually won. Congrats to Jackson. Sweet. All right. Again, for you, Jackson, same thing. rtkinel@gmail.com. You're going to take this one no matter what. No rerolls for this. All right. Are we ready? Are you ready, Jackson? I don't know what's in here. Email again, please. So it's rtkinel@gmail.com. It's also probably available, at least on my main channel. The email's on there. So it's probably on this one too. You ready? Are we ready? All right, there you go. That's a Nephilim cover right there. That is one out of only 1,800 in existence. And the way it works is you've got a little NFC chip on the back that you can scan. I'm going to scan it. Look at that Nephilim. That's pretty sick. So that's the Nephilim cover. How it works. So you guys see this. I'm going to put, it's easier to do it on a flat surface than like holding it up. But all I'm going to do, we'll do flat surface here. So I scan it, immediately pops it up on my phone right there and shows you exactly what you just got. And I hit claim this collectible. Claiming.
Defense needs eyes like yours.
There you go. And so then you have the physical copy, you claim the digital copy, and what's going to happen is I'm going to get Scott Herman, one of the founders, to sign this. He's going to claim it, and we're going to transfer it to you when it gets to you. That easy. You need to find these online? Well, if you want to, you can click a link in the description below to their shop and everything like that. You can use code Ryan10 for a discount if anybody's interested. Link is in the description. They're out of the blind bags, but they have a bunch of other stuff on there. So they've got more blind bags coming as well. So maybe more giveaways. So very cool, Jackson. Just send me that email and I'll get it signed sometime in before the next stream. We don't want to take up too much of Scott's time, but I will get all of them that we give away signed. So it's going to happen. All right. Little departure from the Pokemon stream. But now we're going to get back to it. Jackson IVXX is the one. Jackson IVXX. So please make sure to send me that email, Jackson. I met Scott. Him and the team are super cool. They are, Garbear. They are cool. So, and Scott lives right here in Orlando near me, which makes it easy. During the giveaway, my man Kevin, I love Candace Owens for $50. Kevin says, I love Candace Owens. She is pitch black, like a burnt space alien. Thank you, Kevin, for the super chat. Thank you, Kevin, for the super chat. Shout out, Kevin. I get a drink for that, by the way. I get a drink for that. Whew. We got one more drink in here, I think. One more drink. And so again, you guys can just check that website out if you want to. They're going to be at a bunch of cons over the next couple of weeks and months. They've got a cool, I think, San Diego Comic-Con cover that looks sick, by the way. That looks sick. So I'm excited to see what those guys are doing going forward. And yeah, feel free to check out the link in the description below. We're going to keep doing these giveaways for the next couple weeks. So now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, real quick, Mike Hill, Ryan Hurst tore his left bicep while filming God of War. Really? Oh, shit. That's not good. That's not good. A buddy of mine is doing a cover for NiFe. That's true. Wait, which buddy, Kara? Oh, wait, are you even allowed to say? I certainly know some people who are doing them. Mustafa. So that cover that you saw is Mustafa's cover. That Nephilim, that's the cover for the first one, for issue 1. But I do think he's doing some other stuff too. Biggles. Someday we'll rip packs together. We will, Biggles. That'll be fun. Ryan Hurst tore his bicep while filming God of War. That's crazy. Pitch black. This is what we've been waiting for. An hour into the stream, this is what we've been waiting for. Pitch black. Release date is tomorrow. Some stuff's out here early. We got an EBT. We got a bunch of packs. Are we ready? Our first official rips for Pitch Black. Look at this. Pop Leo. Skull Fossil. Drillbur. Slow Bro. Bronzong. Gladian. Another Gladian. Toucanon. And Primanara. All right. Not exactly the hot start we're looking for. I said EBT. ETB. Y'all know what I mean. It's tough because I talk about EBT a lot too, you know? You know? Oh, man, and look at the new Pokemon Live cards. That's cool. They're different colors, actually. That's cool. So there's like codes for the freaking online thing. I never use them, but I keep them all. Mandibuzz. Jinx. Drillbur. Charcadet. Vigavolt. Seaking. Jet. Slowpoke. Litwick. And a Hollow Energy. My lord. We all love Hollow Energies, don't we? We all love Hollow Energies. Who doesn't like those? Genghis Khan. Mavistiff. Armor Fossil. Misty's Vitality. There is a decent, I don't know if it's an SIR or not, or just an IR for Misty in this set. Now, what we're looking for is Darkrai. That's what we're looking for, the Darkrai SIR. That's what we're chasing in this set. And we've got a Mega Chandelure EX. Nothing crazy. All right, couple packs into Pitch Black. Not impressed yet. Not impressed yet. But still a ways to go. Foe Mantis. Okay. Poplio. Annihilate. Gwyn. Palafin. Granados. And Bastiodon. All right. So these are the loose packs. So for full transparency, Gorilla Lobster Collectibles in the Orlando area. That's where I bought these first 6 loose packs. And I bought those yesterday because I wasn't sure and I wanted to make sure we're going to get some. Good deal. I think it was like $7 a pack, which is a good deal. Everything else we're going to open, I got today at Walmart's because they dropped them a little bit early. For retail. Tropius. Goldeen. Nickit. Got to be careful saying that one. Marshadow. Type no. Tremendous bomb like Supergirl at the box office. Zarude. We got another $50 super chat in too, by the way. Nothing beats Pokemon MSRP. I know. And it's difficult. We got 500 people watching. I guess y'all really wanted some Pitch Black. And you guys say you don't love diversity. Liars. At least Kevin admitted it. Brion. Drillbur. Mastiff. I like that Annihilate card. Speaking of, this is just a normal one, right? It's not the one. Yeah, it's just the oh, there we go. Actually, that's a decent one. It is not the SIR. But it's a good pull though. Solid pull, Mega Darkrai. That's a solid pull. So there is a different variation that is more rare than this one. But we can check this one out. We can see how this one is real quick. Use my little collector app just to get an idea, which isn't the end all be all, but it gives you a decent idea of what it's going for. A $25 card right here for this Mega Darkrai. Look at that. All right, that's our first 6. And by the way, Jackson, I did get that email, Jackson IVXX. So thank you very much, Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Before we open this stuff up, Master Steve-O for $50. Yo, bro, way off topic, but have you watched the Uprising trailer? If not, you should cover it tomorrow on Daily. Cheers. The Uprising trailer. I don't know if I've seen that. The Uprising trailer. You know what I do need to watch? I've already seen it, but me and Jay needed to react to it today. Today totally blew my mind. The Sylvester Stallone, the My Name is Rocky or I Am Rocky or whatever it is. That looks so good. But I'll check out Uprising too. Thank you, Master Steve-O. Barely anything in there. Now, we got a couple blisters. Both the Slowpoke. Look at this freaking doofus. Is there anybody on G&G that Slowpoke reminds you guys of? You guys had to pick somebody. If you had to. Jay, really? You guys think so? That's crazy. Little tepid coin. Looks like Jay acts like Beardo. I feel like Slowpoke or Slowbro's like expression does remind me a little of Jay. Just the expression part. Just smiling. Like I've never seen an angry Slowpoke. Look at the promo. Slowpoke promo. We got 523 people watching us as we're ready to rip open some more Pitch Black. One intelligent Slowking. Well, doesn't like, yeah, Slowking can freaking talk. Slowking can talk. Basic energy. Trumbeak. Mankey. I don't like that card. He looks weird. Sizzlepede. Bronzor. Tremendous Bomb. Manectric. Bronzor Hollow. Toucanon. And Bastiodon. Hollow. Second one of those we got. Speech is not a sign of intelligence. Just look at Beardo. I thought this was going to be a... I thought this was going to be... What do you call it? Totally lost my freaking train of thought. Never mind. Is Jay here? Is Jay in the chat? Jay likes watching these, by the way. Slur's a slow bro right there. Whalmer. Hollow energy. All right. We need to bump it up. Okay. We need to bump it up. I need to catch up with Kevin. I'm going to need to go downstairs and get another bottle, I think, by the way. Real quick, case 21st. Ryan, sincerely, what got you into Pokemon? The cartoons, the cards for the cartoon, what made you a fan of Pokemon? Please explain. I'd love to know. The game. The game's what got me into Pokemon. When the game came out, and I went there to my dad took me to Toys R Us, and I picked out Pokemon Red on the like original Game Boy with no color and stuff. That's what got me into it. And then I got into the show and the cards. Now, the cards I fell away from for a long time, obviously, and all my stuff got thrown out. I'm sure a bunch of people have those stories, but the game is what got me into it. Nick Gore for ripping and a tearing. Thank you, Nick. Kevin Hunts for $50. I think I know where this is going. Kevin for 50. You'd sound better if you had a lapel mic under your shirt. Congrats, Jackson XXX. Under, I mean, maybe. I haven't tried that out yet. I hesitate to a little bit. That one's done. We kicked that one. All right, there's another 50 from Kevin. I need to go downstairs. I will be right back. I'm going to go downstairs. You guys can look at these packs, by the way. I'm going to go downstairs and get my spare. Kill the spare. Don't go anywhere. It'll be less than a minute. All right. Hope nothing happened while I was gone. We're back. And I told you we had the same bottle. You have the same bottle here. 0 for 2. Don't let him fool you. His real name is Nick Haas. Thank you, 0. And then Kevin for another $50. Kevin says, you actually play or just collect, so you like Jake Paul collector. I wouldn't say I'm like Jake Paul, but I don't play. I don't really know how to play the game. I've tried here or there, just kind of like I've tried to play Magic at times. Just never really got into it. My friends played Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was growing up, and I could never get into the card game. I just always like collecting them, kind of like collecting Pokemon in the game. So I've got binders and stuff like that I keep the cards in. So I really just collect. But thank you, Kevin. Not quite like Jake Paul. Instead of spending $7 million on a Charizard, I see like a Charizard for like $7. I'm like, ooh, I like that. This one's colder. Must be cold downstairs. This is in the trash pile. So now I got packs and bottles to throw away. Packs and bottles that we need to get tossed. All right. Let's rip open some of this cardboard. Maybe these Maybe these booster packs will provide better luck. We did get that Darkrai, which is good. That's a solid card. Tommy for $5. Pal World Game Stream win. Playing right now, I think you'd like it. You don't have to engage with the survival crafting elements much. Cheers. I'll probably try it. I know everybody's going crazy over Pal World, Tommy, so I'll probably try it at some point. There's a couple other things I want to play. I'm trying not to leak what I want to play because my big mouth, you know. You guys know sometimes I will say something before I should. I don't want to. I got plans to do more gaming stuff. Jay got me a really nice card. Jay's crazy. Jay's a good friend. Type null. Grubbin. I thought I knew this artist for a second. Drillbur. Feeble. Look at this guy. Is this a hollow energy back here? No, another Bastiodon. Jeez, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of seeing his stupid face. How many Ninetales? Hurts, we got, so we only open about 10 Chaos Rising packs, and we got 2 Ninetales. Play Pal World with us? Fake Wiz has a server. Hey, look at that, Kara. Maybe. I could do that. I hate this Mankey. He looks too 3D. Gwyn. Heatran. Bombardier. Skarmory. Another one. Get out of here, you ugly-faced MFer. Get out of here. I'm sick of you. Pulled like 4 of you. 4. You've seen Jay save 2 people on shooties. What's a shootie? The hell is that? Oh. You guys saw that back there, huh? Could be anything. Could be anything. Bronzor. And it's just a regular EX. It's just a regular EX. Could have been anything. Mega Chandelure. There is a Mega Chandelure chase card in here, I think. If I remember. The EX looks better than the SIR. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. All right. Mastiff. Picky Peck. Electrite. Sizzlepede. Marshadow. Heatran. Tremendous Bomb. Trumbeak. Centiskorch. Primarina. All right, let's pump it up. Let's pump it up here. We got that one good Darkrai. What about that slow bro? Lampent. Toucannon. Whalmer. Morpeko EX. Now, normal EX card. There is a crazy Morpeko card in here. There's a crazy Morpeko card in here. Have you seen the Odyssey yet? Jeremy's keeping mum. I have seen the Odyssey. And you'll get my full thoughts on daily. Overall, if you guys have heard me talk about what I expected to be, it's pretty much it. It's kind of like a mid movie that if you're somebody who's a fan of the art of filmmaking, you'll probably like be obsessed with some parts of it, like the way it's shot and things like that. But overall, I found it a little bit emotionally hollow. There was some big miscasts, and I'm not just talking about the black and the trans person. The black person was a little distracting. The trans casting was incredibly distracting because even though there's probably only about 5 minutes of screen time, the plot surrounding Elliot Page is like rather important to some key parts of the movie, which is like annoying and distracting. The sound mix was way off. It's like a mad movie. Meh. Tommy for $10. If you want to try Power without engaging the crafting farming elements, you can use my world resources. I've been capped endgame for a year now and just enjoy the combat exploration. Well, that's a very nice offer, Tom. I have to think about taking you up on that. I'm also somebody that sometimes likes the grind in the games, you know? Sometimes likes the grind in the games. Kevin for $50. Did you see Charlie Kirk's hands? He had burn marks, and I saw a sheet on your hands. Wash your hands. What are you talking about? These are calluses because I'm a hard worker, Kevin. What's on my hands? Guys, really close to my veins. I look like an old man. I don't think they're dirty, though. Just dry. Just very dry. But thank you, Kevin. Woo. What is a hand porn channel? I hope not, because I'm not going to last long if that's the case. All right, so we got 6. This is first of 6 more loose packs, and then we're opening that EBT at the end. Shuppet. Brion. Cranidos. Volibee. Slow Bro. Misty's Vitality. Manectric. Silvally. Seeking Hollow. Chiyo. Look at that. That's like that. You know what that is? That's that like that emoji with the big eyes that are like facing that way. I can't do it because I can't make my eyes go out. That's what that is. Yes, our Elite Trainer box, our ETB. Is it Philip Chan? Sleeve it? I'm not sleeving that. I'm not going to sleeve a, like, just a hollow. Did I make my? I tried to. I didn't think I would be able to do it. Picky Peck with a Nazi salute. Picky Peck, our bro. Bronzong. Slow, bro. Finizen, Bronzong, Maridon. Photon card. All right. Whatever that means. The new Dungeon Crawler Carl comic yet? I don't think I have. No. We need a poll. It's Pitch Black. It's the new release. We got one decent card out of it so far. Another Nazi pick-a-pack. I like this Electrite card. I do. Lurantis EX. Basic EX card. Basic EX card. It looks soulless. You know, there is a little bit. Yeah, it's emotionally hollow, is what I would say. Like, it's like the movie is a little more about the spectacle aspect of it, as opposed to like anything with weight. You know what I mean? I feel like you don't feel the emotional weight of what you should be with these characters. Like, I feel more emotional weight reading the Odyssey than I do watching the movie. And that shouldn't really be the case with that type of story. Kevin, for $50. Can you open the next pack with your feet? You know, if I had that type of dexterity, I would attempt to. But I don't think I can. I love Peaky Peck and Blinders. The Peaky fucking Blinders, mate. Thank you, Kevin, for another $50, by the way. I don't think we're going to run out of this one. You never know, though. I need some water. I need some Charizard water. Thank you, Kevin. Next, does Pitch Black have any OG links? OG Jinx, I mean. I think there is a Jinx, but I don't think it's OG, if you know what I'm saying. Which you do, Inkay. Whalmer. See, there's a Jinx, right as you asked, Snacks, but it's not OG. It's Purple Jinx. This is a teacup, by the way. Rust Syndicate Guard. Hollow Jinx. Shadowy Energy. Tremendous Bomb Full Art. We had it enough times. I keep telling you it's Supergirl. I keep telling you it's actually Supergirl. The Tremendous Bomb. And we got 540 people. Come on. Look, we had a lot of good polls early in the stream. Chaos Rising was very good to us early. Early in this stream. We need some of that luck with Pitch Black. Ryan, The Odyssey was fucking awesome. Some good acting, or some shit acting, but a good film. I wouldn't. Look. I'm not gonna. If you liked it, that's great. I think there's some very again, if you're just looking at the filmmaking, like the cinematography, I think there's a lot of things to like praise. But overall, with the story and the plot and the acting and the characters, I just don't think there's a lot there in the movie. So there's some moments. There's a couple moments. There is between God, I'm getting sick of this freaking ugly face. Between like one moment between Damon and Holland that I think is solid. A moment between Anne Hathaway and Damon that I think is solid, but throughout the whole thing, there's just not enough. All right, last pack. Then we open the ETB. Sea King, Dark Bell, Bennett. I think there's a Bennett full art that's pretty cool. Another Mega Chandelure EX. I thought it was going to be the real thing this time. Elliot Page is incredibly distracting in the movie. Elliot Page is incredibly distracting. Not in it a ton, but the problem is Ellen Page's story arc is present throughout the whole movie, whether she's in frame or not, which is really annoying. All right. The first Pitch Black ETB. Let's freaking go. She wasn't cast Achilles. Stop believing people that are spreading shit for clicks because they're political commentators trying to take advantage of this space that don't actually know anything. She was always cast as this character. It is like part of an entire arc throughout this entire thing. You can criticize what's actually happening without relying on fake bullshit from clickbait artists. Or people who are just ignorant as fuck. Proxy Achilles, kind of proxy Achilles, kind of proxy. I forget the name. I forget the name of the actual character, but in the Odyssey, like whoever the youngest member of Odysseus's crew is, when they're on Circe's island, they all get drunk and they accidentally leave him behind, and he falls off the roof and dies, and they see him in Hades. That character, I forget their name, kind of a proxy standing character for that as well. If you remember, a ton of people approach Achilles, including former crewmates, kind of a proxy for everybody, but including the Achilles part, but not solely Achilles for the underworld scene. Again, I encourage you guys all to read the Odyssey again if it's been a while since you have. Look at that. All right, we've got some Darkrai sleeves. Never read it? How have you never read it? What are you thinking? What are you doing with your life? What is this? 9 ETBs? Sorry. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 packs. 9 packs of Pitch Black. What's the promo? Look at the Zarude promo card. That looks pretty sick, actually. That's cool. That's better than that Fennekin. That's better than that Fennekin. Bunch of energy cards, whatever. And look at that. We got the coin, we got the dice. That's what comes in an elite trainer box. Okay? An elite trainer box. Before we open these last pitch black packs. Kevin! Don't you agree there are not enough black Pokemon like Neg Stain? You know, I guess I've never thought about it before, Kevin. But you know what? I'm on your side. There aren't enough black Pokemon. We need more diversity in our Pokemon. We desperately need it. There's just not enough. Although in this pitch black set, we do have a couple black Pokemon. Thank you, Kevin. Another $50 from Kevin. Oh, I need to take a drink. We've taken a lot of drinks, haven't we? Now that I'm like thinking about it, we've taken a few. We've taken a few drinks on this stream. I don't remember how many, but that's all right. We finished one bottle and we're working our way on this. It is officially ripping and sipping. Thank you, Kevin. Master Steve-O for $50. Master Steve-O with the horse. I don't have anything to say. Just trying to keep up with Kevin slinging those 50s. Cheers again. Cheers, Steve-O. The Uprising is what you wanted me to, the trailer you wanted me to watch. The Uprising. Thank you, Master Steve-O. And SCDB for 5. Stand 10 toes on business. Don't let Jeremy argue it's not mid. Don't let him downplay, dismiss Elian and Lupita tongue clicks to Glaze Nolan. So what I'll say, Lupita, retarded casting. Every time you see her on screen, it's like stupid. But she's very not impactful on everything. It's just like annoying when you see her. She doesn't have very many lines. It's just like annoying and cringe and gay because it's a black person who shouldn't be there during this time period. Elliot Page, super distracting through the entire thing. John Leguizamo has a ton of screen time and is really fucking annoying. John Bernthal, totally miscast because he's just John Bernthal 3,000 years ago. Those are probably my 4 worst castings. But yeah. Yeah. Zekrom is black. Zekrom's great, by the way. All right. Let's open. Let's open it. Inkay, Pop Leo, Primate. Now, this is from the ETB, remember. Backtrack badge. Finally, we got something going on. Adelmise. With Bennett over there. Look at that. By the way. And a shadowy energy. Ooh. Travis Scott. So Travis Scott, the first words you hear are Travis Scott. And I'd put him in the somewhat annoying category, but he's then not there for another 3 hours. But the first words you hear are him. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. All right. Nick it. Slowpoke. Shieldon. Poltergeist. Gladian's final battle with his sexuality. Toucanon. Dark Bell. Annihilate. Goldeen. This freaker. Gosh, dang it. Is it worth seeing? Knife Addict. I would say for most people, no. For most people, no. If you're somebody that doesn't care about story or pacing or casting or acting or whatever, and you appreciate like the art of making a film, like the practical, I would say then probably. Any other case, not really. Armor Fossil, Skarmory, Trumbeak, Goldeen, Slowbro, Misty's Vitality, Menetric, Trumbeak, Voltaic Energy, and Mega Exadrill EX, just a basic EX card. Slowdo. It's made for people who like Avatar. Well, the thing is, like, this is like the anti-Avatar in a way. Because there's so much practical shit and so little CGI, but similar in like they're trying to blow you away with that type of thing aspect and a little bit light on the emotional beats of the story. Shuppet, Mankey, Brion. Menetric is so damn proud of himself. Look at him. Ryan, did you pick up anything from online? I picked up some pitch black blisters last night. That's what I picked up from Walmart. Not much else. Zarude. All right, guys. You're the only one with the capabilities to actually argue with Jeremy. You got to do it for the chat, Chief. Well, I'm not going to spoil Jeremy's reaction. That's for him to talk about. However, I do know what he thinks about it. I do know what he thinks about it. And I'm not going to tell you guys because we're going to be live tomorrow morning talking about it. There's a Target drop tonight at 3 a.m. if I can wake up. Bennett. That's a cool Bennett card. Silvally. Jeremy said he didn't like it in Cobra Cast today. Well, there you go. I think Jeremy's on relatively the same page as me in terms of it's like very mid. It's not like the worst movie ever made. It's not some fucking disaster. It's not dog shit. But it's just rather meh, you know? And it's a story. It's a story that's so important and it's been fucking bastardized so much. The diversity in it is a joke. And I mean that by like the background characters, like Odysseus's crewmates, when you've got an Asian and an Indian and a black and all this shit. It's ridiculous. Like, really, it's ridiculous. And they're like going up and they're saying, we're Greeks. Shut up. Another EXR. All right. Pitch Black has sucked so far. You bought a ticket, says Forrest Dump. Forrest Dump, who is one of the most autistic people in the chat. I actually didn't buy a ticket. I did get given a ticket, though. but I did not purchase one. But you know everything, I suppose. You just know everything, Forrest Dump, about me and everything I spend my money on. Annihilate. Slow, bro. All right. We got 2 packs left. 2. But I think the difference between me and Jeremy's reaction to it is this is what I expected. If you guys have been kind of listening to me, I feel like I kind of laid out what I felt like I was going to feel about the movie. And certainly I could have been surprised. But it's kind of what I thought it would be in terms of my reaction to it. I think Jeremy expected a lot out of it, and he got not what he expected. Give me something, bros. Chaos Rising been better to us than Pitch Black. I went out and got. I went out. I spent a decent amount of time today getting this Pitch Black for us to open, and we ain't found shit. There's almost 600 people watching. The last pack of Pitch Black, which, by the way, we have a lot of Pitch Black on the way. So we're going to be opening Pitch Black for a while. That's a good luck blow. Master Steve-O, not going to lie, not a Pokemon person, but watching this kind of makes me want to be one. Many such cases. Many such cases. Last one. Mabastiff. We've all been there in the morning. Electrike. Slowpoke. Picky Peck. Vikavolt. Malamar. I think the first Malamar appearance we've had. Gwen. Litwick. Manectric IR. There we go. Something at the end. Thank you. In the last pack, a little bit of last pack magic. Manectric. Full art. Look at that. That's a decent one. That's a decent one right there. Manectric all top loaded up. Let's go. Kevin, for $50. Next pack, last cards. Can you slap it on your giant forehead? Well, we already pulled it. There you go, Kevin. I don't think it'll stick. I don't think it'll stick. But a solid card. Is it a touch top heavy, you guys think? If we're looking touch top heavy, maybe. But let's recap, shall we? Let's recap what we got. We're going to put this over here. The nice thing about the ETBs that I really like is they hold your cards, right? You freaking hold your cards, which is great. So what did we get from Pitch Black? We got Manetric. Got a couple EX cards. Let's see the EX cards we got. We did get that Tremendous Bomb. EX, EX, EX. We did get that IR. Got a couple of the Slowpoke. Those are just the promos. EX. EX. I think that might not have been for Pitch Black, though. We did get the Darkrai, which is not the Darkrai, but you know, it's not the Darkrai, but it's a solid one. $25 card right there. It's a nice card. All right, it's a nice card. What else did we get today? Got the Salamence EX. We did get this Lucian. The Kyogre. Cosmic Hollow. We pulled the Meowth from Phantasmal Flames. It's the third time we've got this card. Meowth freaking loves me. We got a couple Ninetales. As usual, that we have never done a stream where we haven't got a Ninetales, by the way. Couple Cinccino EXs, the Pyroar EX. We did pull Az's Tranquility. That's Az from a different multiverse. We did pull the Mega Greninja. Not the SIR, but, you know. A cool Mega Greninja with the tongue. Cobalion. Metang. We started off the stream hot. We were coming in hot, bros. I tell you what. We slowed down a little bit. But that's all right. Still some solid pulls. And a fun stream. We gave away another comic book to Jackson. So shout out Jackson. Again, if you guys are interested in NiFe Wars, go click on the link in the description below if you want to check out that shop. They got more blind bags coming out soon. All of that stuff. All of that stuff. IB Hampe in an online summer math class. I haven't taken math class in 18 years, so admittedly ChatGPT has been helping me. But tomorrow I've had my midterm and be on camera with my teacher as I do. I can't imagine doing online courses now with everybody just putting shit into fucking AI, man. Like, I don't know. I wasn't big into homework and shit like that. I just took tests. That's all I did in school. So, well, till I got to the military, and then I like had to do all my shit. But yeah, good luck, IB Hempe. Kalen Blackwell, you ever gonna have Pokemon games? I have no idea to play. You mean Pokemon like by Pokemon games, you mean like the TCG game? I don't know about that, but I will be playing on the gaming channel some Pokemon at some point. I can promise you that. We will be playing some Pokemon at some point. This is a crazy freaking stream. The amount of support we've got, the donations, everything. It was a crazy freaking stream. Kevin's gone nuts. Steve-O's gone nuts. We also had Robbie Van Gogh going nuts. SCDB with the big ones earlier. Two-hander with the big one earlier. You guys are freaking crazy, by the way. The fact that we had almost 600 people here watching us do this, almost 500 people watching us give away the NiFe Wars comic blind bag, which we'll do another one next week. We do this every single week right here, 9 p.m. on Thursday for Rippin' Packs, Rippin' and Sippin'. And yeah, I'll promise you this. I make this solemn oath. We will pull better cards next week for Pitch Black. We got a lot of Pitch Black coming in the mail, which is good. Which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. I thought we were going to get more stuff today. I was so excited for Pitch Black. Disappointed. You know what didn't disappoint? Chaos Rising. Chaos Rising didn't disappoint me today. Are you going to go over the difference of cards, packs, what's hot and not? Well, Pitch Black is the newest release. It's releasing tomorrow. So Pitch Black is obviously what everyone's trying to get right now. 30th anniversary is right around the corner. That's going to be crazy because it's an anniversary set. Delta Rain will be hot on the heels, and that's for Rayquaza, and everybody will be going crazy. The recent releases, the things that are still like in circulation, Prismatic is still in demand, even though the pull rates aren't great. Ascended Heroes, everybody wants Ascended Heroes and everybody wants to open Ascended Heroes. There's so many great chase cards in Ascended Heroes. I love Ascended Heroes. It's difficult to find retail. What else currently in print? Perfect Order is the least desired probably out there. Chaos Rising would be the next least desired of like the things that are currently in print. Destined Rivals still fairly sought after if you can find some of that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question. I don't know if it does. But anyway, guys, this has been freaking awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. That's it for this week on Rippin' Packs. It's been a hell of a stream, and we will be back next week. Check out all the links in the description. Shout out to Jackson for winning the blind bag giveaway. I'll be getting that signed for you and then shipped out relatively soon. And catch me on Daily to find out all my thoughts on the Odyssey, because everybody wants to know about the Odyssey. Jeremy will be there as well. And that is it. Talk to you guys later. Make sure I didn't miss anything on Streamlabs, didn't miss anything on... Oh, actually, hold on. I got a PayPal donation before the stream even started for $50 from Ashes. Doesn't say anything. I'm glad I checked that, because I could take one more drink. Woo! There we go. All right, guys. I'll talk to all of you later. Bye, everybody. Camera's been on the whole time, huh?